Do you want me to start it now? Or
Yes, I would like you to start it now.
Okay.
I would like you to please start it now. No, wait,
Right.
no. I mean, not now. I mean, when you said now, the first time is when we can start that
Okay.
now. That's the now we're going with.
All right.
Because if we take any of these other nows, we're
Now.
losing all this brilliant comedy.
Oh, yes. Hi, it's the Krisha and Frank Show.
Now.
Now. I'm Krisha.
And I'm Frank.
Happy Thursday.
1 week till Christmas Eve?
Oh, my gosh.
No.
How did that happen?
Well, I think it's because we film these episodes in batches, frankly.
Well,
but
we were going over our calendar, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm baffled that next week is Christmas.
well,
It's been a weird year.
yes, because so much has happened and so much hasn't happened.
Yes.
And that's the thing that's why we have traditions, if you think about it. Mm-hmm. You know, all of the things that haven't happened that I miss, like the Clayton holiday concerts with the Knoxville Symphony Orchestra. Miss
Nutcracker.
those terribly. Nutcracker hasn't happened. Knoxville Nativity Pageant
Yeah.
didn't happen.
I did see your post the other day about that.
Well, I got a contact from the Knoxville Nativity Pageant a while back saying, we're going to try to do maybe a live radio version
right,
of it.
right.
And they said, no, that didn't work out. And then they just got the audio recording from somewhere. They had recorded the rehearsal and posted that online. So at least you can listen.
To be honest, I'm really not enthused about going anywhere right now.
It's tough.
No.
Yeah, so all of those things. I mean, but I've got gigs that are canceled for next year. I was going to do the St. Patrick's Parade through downtown Knoxville, and that's already canceled.
Yeah.
So,
But here we are.
yes. And
We're here.
we're here, and if you're looking for that last-minute Christmas gift, maybe a subscription to Audible would be a good thing.
audibletrial.com/Krisha and Frank. You're going to get a free download. Whatever you decide to download, that you're going to keep that forever and ever. You get it free for 30 days. And even if you decide to cancel it after that, you're still helping us. So
I downloaded that UCB comedy improvisation manual.
Yeah?
Because it's like 13 hours. I thought that seemed like a bargain.
Yeah.
So
Who narrates it?
the guys, Matt, what's his face?
Matt
and-
Besser
Yeah, them.
and Matt Walsh.
Yeah, those guys. All those
I'm
Matts.
obsessed with Matt Walsh.
That's
like
who-
I want Matt Walsh to be my husband.
Okay.
It won't happen, but I do.
Something's, I mean.
If you know Matt Walsh, just tell him he should be
So
my
anyway,
husband.
get a free download. I sorted mine by length because I wanted the most possible hours and minutes.
You're funny.
And that's how I chose it.
But yeah, audibletrial.com/Krisha and Frank. And are you done Christmas shopping?
No.
No?
No. Now, since we last spoke.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Can I say this? I guess I can. Jere has updated her wish list on Amazon.com.
Well, I'm not surprised after the last couple of shows we've had, especially after Tuesday's show.
So I bought her something nice.
Did ya?
I bought her something nice.
That's very nice. That's
off the
nice.
wish list.
We can't talk about it, but
Well, we'll talk about it next week when
Yeah.
it's Christmas, and
Yeah.
and she's not going to be surprised. She put it on the wish list.
But did you purchase it in the way that it doesn't show that it's removed from your wish list?
I think so.
Yeah, look at that.
I think so.
That's
I
good
put
stuff.
it's a gift.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like me.
so
I put I'm a gift.
It doesn't disclose that someone has purchased it off your wish list, which is pretty cool.
Oh, all right, because there was an option where it could be. It will only disclose it if they go to try to buy it for themselves.
Right.
I don't know if I picked that, but anyway.
Right.
So yeah, so I purchased that. I didn't buy you anything yet.
That's fine.
Because I had
You don't have
thought.
to.
Well, my thinking was I had something in mind,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, I'll just pick it up when I'm out.
Right.
But guess what? I haven't gone anywhere.
There's not been much
I haven't gone out. I haven't been anywhere near the store that sells the thing that I thought you would like.
Yeah, it's not good to be out. Like, just don't. I've been doing a lot of online shopping. I spent an enormous amount of money on my child's Christmas present.
Don't spend too much.
Well, I spent too much, but
Because you're unemployed as of January 1st.
correct.
I mean, not from this show. You still have this show, but you don't get paid.
Right.
We get nothing
Right.
for this show.
No, my oldest, I don't know what I'm going to get for her, Hannah. She is 16 and she just wants money, so she may just get money and some stocking stuff. But Chris,
Do they like gift cards, the kids at that age?
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I did see they're too old for this, but I saw something clever. It was like a stuffed animal, except it was a box, a stuffed toy, like in the shape of a box. And the only purpose of it is it has a pocket to put the gift card in.
That's cute.
It was. They were selling it at I said I wasn't out, but we stopped at the grocery store on the way home from church.
That's a necessity.
So that's where I saw them. I just couldn't tell you whether it was Food City or Kroger at this point.
Well,
probably Food City. No, Kroger.
Typically, I like to get them experiences. I like to do more of that than gifts because you don't need a lot of stuff.
One of my Facebook friends posted a meme, probably from a year ago, of great clutter-free gifts.
Yeah.
And I just laughed because I wanted everything on there, and I can't have anything on there.
Right.
Right now, all experiences.
Right now, it's pretty difficult. But
that's what I wanted last year. I wanted theater tickets, and
that's what Hannah last year wanted: tickets to Harry Styles, the Harry Styles show that got canceled because of COVID.
Is he the new One Direction?
Yeah, he was in One Direction.
Okay, now he's in a different direction?
No, he's in a different direction all on his own. He's kind of great. But Chris wanted Doc Martens.
Yes. Shoes.
And he's asked for them for a really long time, and they're not cheap.
They were like, when I worked at K-Rock, they were the uniform of the alternative music scene in the 90s.
They still are. They're the uniform.
Have the flannel shirt and the Doc Martens.
Yeah, I mean, all of that is back.
Oh.
So he has asked for them for quite a while, and it's 2020, and who cares if it's $200?
I would care.
I mean, I care.
Can you just buy the one? And then, because that's, I mean, like, so Frank Jr., if you're watching this, for your Christmas gift, there's a thing that we were thinking about getting you, but it comes in two parts, and we thought, what if we gave him the second part for his birthday? So when's Chris's birthday?
March 30th.
That's pretty close. It's almost close enough. Frank Jr.'s is in the middle of January, so we can totally give him a half gift on Christmas and a half gift on his birthday, and then you put the two together, and what do you think of that?
I think that's skimping on a Christmas gift.
Because you could do the left boot now, or the right boot, whichever.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be really happy about that. Break one in, just stomping around the house for 3 months, and then break another one in. Yeah, then you walk lopsided the rest of your life.
A lot of hopping involved.
No, I've already purchased them. It already happened.
Oh, okay. But I mean, you could, you have to buy them together. I don't think they sell them separately.
And they don't. But okay. I did it. It was a hit, but it was a necessity.
Now, I saw you posted on Insta or Facebook or something, Twitter or one of those. Does Chris know this then?
Yes, he knows.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows.
So that's not a surprise.
No.
Okay. Then what was is it still for Christmas then?
Yeah.
If it's a week before Christmas, can it still be a Christmas gift?
Yeah. He doesn't have them yet.
Oh,
he's getting them for Christmas. He just knows he's getting them.
Like the BB gun in the Christmas story, you're getting it.
Yeah. I mean, he has a couple surprises, but he's
okay.
He knows he's getting Doc Martens for Christmas.
All right. Because then why am I going to all this trouble to try to keep it a secret from Frank Jr. and from Jere as to what they're getting?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's good to have like a surprise and a secret.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I forgot to give you a coffee cup. I have coffee cups. I have several.
That's okay.
I have the coffee cup that we got at the Karns Parade.
I'm almost done.
You can use that one, my Karns Parade coffee cup.
That was a fun parade.
We should totally talk about that.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe we'll do it right after the commercial, because I got chastised a little bit by our friend Bean in England, who watched...
Is there ever going to be an episode where we don't talk about Bean?
I'm going to keep talking about him until he mentions us on his highly rated 5,000 subscriber Patreon podcast.
We're banking on your fame, Bean. So you were chastised?
Well, he, watched the live stream of the parade from England. And then I get a text on Monday saying, so you didn't talk about the parade? Did you pre-record the Monday show? I'm like, well, yeah, I did. Because frankly, at that point, we had to because of your schedule at Sweet Fanny Adams. Yeah. But secondly, we had to be vague about it because...
We didn't...
There was a chance of rain. It did rain later in the day Saturday. If that rain had come in a few hours earlier, parade would have been canceled. And any other number of things could have happened to cancel that parade. If somebody on the crew or the parade tested positive, if there was any issues.
But what he's chastising is the fact that we pre-record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
So let's talk about...
What do you want from me? You want me to rearrange my schedule? Please, Bean?
You're going to rearrange it after Christmas?
Well, yes, I absolutely am, because I'm completely unemployed.
So we can make more shows.
Yay, we can do this every day.
Oh, Happy times.
Every day when I get off work from the coal mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So let's do the Hutch and Howard
Holy
commercial.
moly.
What? I mean, he calls me occasionally for advice
You didn't call
on
me?
shows. And so that's all. I just thought,
You didn't call me. You can call me.
All right.
I'm going to have to move now. No.
All right.
If you are looking to move or you're looking to, I don't know, upgrade or downgrade, maybe you're empty nesting, you can call Hutch and Howard. They can help you out. They're like everywhere right now.
Oh, absolutely. They're doing the remodel on one of these houses, doing the total flip deal, which is very cool because, there's a lot of houses around here that might be fixer-uppers, and if you're so inclined to fix one up, buy one of those, save some money. If you want to buy an empty lot, they'll say an empty lot for $30,000.
Yeah, heck yeah. Especially in South Knoxville. There's some really great property in South Knoxville that you can get.
Ooh.
Yeah, but hutchandhoward.com. And I love the fact that they service everywhere. Like downtown West Knoxville. Oh, did you see that somebody won the lottery way out in Farragut? You can buy a house out in Farragut and have a better chance to win the lottery.
Fancy.
$250,000.
How do you have a better chance of winning the lottery in Farragut?
I don't know. You can spend more money on lottery tickets.
Okay.
Yeah. You have an expendable income to where you can buy lottery tickets.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So Hutch and Howard is part of the Keller Williams Realty Group, each office independently owned and operated. Give them a call, or better yet, go to the website. And like we talked about, they've got folks who live all over town. I think it's Hutch who lives downtown.
Yeah.
Or is it Howard who lives downtown?
Sure.
Yeah, one of them does.
I don't know where they live.
I had it written down. I forgot. Rob lives. Howard lives downtown. Hutch lives in Farragut.
You can call them at 865-966-5005.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've got the jingle.
Ooh, it's time.
It's time for the jingle.
I'm so excited.
Would you like to start it up?
I would. Ready?
All right. Because last time
it didn't work last time I did
I
it.
tried to re-cue it properly.
If you're buying or selling your home, trust a professional. Don't do it alone. From the sunflower fields to the Sunsphere Tower, there's a knowledgeable name. It's Hutch and Howard. It's Hutch and Howard.
There you go. All right. So thank you so much, Rob and Brandon, for helping us out. Yeah. And I guess I'm still a little starstruck that my friend Bean listens to our show, watches our show. That's all.
Okay.
I got a text from him the other morning saying about Jim J. Bullock.
Okay.
Because I had misspoken on our show, saying that, Jim J. Bullock was a guest on the Mark and Brian show. I worked for Mark and Brian after I worked for Kevin and Bean.
Right.
And I said, I remember going to being in the audience for the Jim J. Bullock and Tammy Faye Baker show. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that was a show?
Oh, yeah.
And Bean texts me, well, you were in the audience. I was actually, meaning Bean, on the show. And then all of a sudden it came back to me that's the episode I went to, was when Kevin and Bean were on the show, and there was some kind of supermarket grocery bagging competition.
Okay.
And I said, was it a grocery bagging competition themed show?
Oh, my God.
And he said, yeah. I said, well, that's the one I went to. So I had my signals crossed because it was the year that I left K-Rock and went to KLOS. It was somewhere. That. Well, anyway, so I'm glad that he watched the Karns parade. That's why I'm excited about it. He complimented us on it because the people from Karns bought brand new equipment for us to use.
And that's the thing. Yeah, it's a day late and a dollar short to talk about it, but we're still going to talk about it.
We could have already been invited back for the next parade.
We have been, and it was so
I said yes.
much fun. I know. I saw that.
Well, you said yes too, actually. We both did.
But we had so much fun, and when we showed up, you and I both were like, oh my gosh.
These are brand new.
Like Mr. Wade's AV class.
Headset microphone thingies that the professionals on ESPN would use.
But how on it they were.
Yeah.
They're high school students. They're in an AV class.
Right.
But they were on it better than a lot of professional broadcasters.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question. And we were super impressed by all of that. And I'm thankful, by the way, that the parade committee, Cassie Kiesler and Charlie Austin, they made a nice chunk of change donation. I think it was either $400 or $600 from the Karns Community Fair, which sponsors the parade, to the AV class.
I
in
saw
appreciation for what they did.
I saw that, and it was so. I just think it's so cool. And hopefully, when school comes back they'll be able to do more. And the parade was just fun. It was so much fun.
And they have a radio studio over there. They have an online radio station. They've got the TV production, and it's very good. It's part of the CTE, which I figured out finally after all these years stands for Career and Technical Education.
Yeah.
Well, you knew this.
Well, now that we've already plugged all that, can I rib you and give you a hard time about your parade?
As well you should, because I watched it and cringed in horror about all the stupid things I said.
It's so funny. We're on our way back, and you were like, oh, that was...
Back from where? In the car?
On our way back from the parade. You're like, oh, I watched the street too much. I should have watched the monitor. And immediately you just start like
Did you happen
all
by
over
any
yourself.
chance to watch the YouTube all the way to the end?
I did.
They left the mic on.
Yes,
I mean,
they did.
I didn't. I could have taken the headset off.
Right.
I could have waited a few more seconds before saying, "Oh, I should have looked at the whatever I just said."
Yeah,
What did I say?
I should have looked at the monitor more. I watched the road too much. And I love that it captured like you just immediately hating yourself before it was even over. The mic was telling you like, but my absolute favorite thing.
Yeah, am I turning red? I know I'm turning red. I know I'm turning red.
Hee-haw laughed. I watched it numerous times when the Karns Volunteer Fire Department...
Is that why the likes are up to 1,000?
When the Karns Volunteer Fire Department truck
oh, no,
is driving down the road.
I don't remember this part.
It's driving down the road. And I'm talking about how great the Volunteer Fire Department is. And you go...
What? What did I say?
Yeah. They're driving really slow. And you were so annoyed. And in the moment, I had to go. We are commentating a parade. It is not the podcast. We are commentating the parade. It is not the podcast. Because immediately I wanted to jump on you and be like, what do you expect them to do? Drive at 75 miles an hour like they're on their way to a fire?
They were going really slow.
Right, they were pacing.
But nobody could get... There was a big gap. Because they were going so slow. They could have sped up and closed the gap a little bit.
Or going really like that was your only comment about the fire department. I am doing my hard work over here trying to fill time because they are going so slow, and I'm trying to just chitty chat it up about a volunteer fire department community and blah blah blah. I'm going slow. Thanks for the input, Grandpa.
Yep. Well, you would think the older I get, the happier I would be with their sloth. But
no.
I wanted to see some speed. I wanted to see some.
You wanted that helicopter to come back. I wish.
Is that the only stupid thing I said? Because I feel like there must have been.
Oh no,
more.
you said many more, but that's just the one that tickled me to absolute pieces.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I did. I said it. I remember now.
That was so funny. I wish that the audio had been able to pick up exactly how loud that helicopter was when it was going over.
Well, I turned down the shotgun mic. There was a shotgun mic designed to get this parade sound.
Which got the band perfectly.
Well, but also, when the wind, they had set it perfectly, and then the wind picked up.
Yeah.
So we had to make a decision on the spot to turn it down so we didn't get like the Mariah Carey song or the Kelly Clarkson song.
Or you would have heard...
With the twirlers, because you would have heard the wind.
Yeah.
But when the band came and they were nice and loud, obviously we turned up the microphone, because if you're a band parent, you watch a parade not to hear the commentators.
You want to hear the band.
The band, of course you do. That's I would think common sense, except on every television parade broadcast ever in the history of parades.
Well, what you see here is the band, and look at them banging their drums and playing their instruments, and it was...
Every band parent at home would be screaming, "Shut up!" So what do? We zipped it.
And another shout out to Mr. Wade, because as the band and the wind was still whipping, he had his hands around the mic.
Human windscreen.
He was the windscreen. He was maneuvering to keep the wind. Yeah. It was really fun.
I was happy with that. And then I also saw something just rando that I said, it's the TriStar twirlers are coming by. Okay? they're baton twirlers, and you have a lovely anecdote about how your first parade, you were twirling on the back of a flatbed, just like these little girls.
Yep, sit in the back of a truck.
And I don't know why, but I couldn't. For some reason, I had I was having trouble following the paperwork. You had the hard copy.
Yes.
And I thought I'll just use the photo of it, but it's whatever it was. I couldn't. It was stupid. I couldn't keep track of where we were on the computer screen. Whereas, because you mark off.
Right.
Or anyway.
I wasn't marking anything off.
But you're following along, and you're reading what it says there, and it's TriStar. You say it's TriStar Twirlers, led by Mindy Thomas, and I go, "Oh, Mindy Thomas, is that Bob Thomas's daughter-in-law?" And it's just bizarro world, right?
Oh, that's like when you had your pageant.
Oh, Jere gave me a hard time about that. So then I got in touch with Mindy Thomas. I said, "Hey, did you see the parade?" She's like, "Yeah, I was wondering how the announcer knew I was Bob Thomas's daughter-in-law until I realized who the announcer was." Thanks for sending the link.
Lord.
My pageants. That was stupid.
Yeah, you're watching the Fairest of the Fair go by, and you're like, "Oh, and she was in one of my pageants. I know her." And the whole time you're like looking under the bridge,
which was idiotic because they were finally close enough that I could see them. Because
like, I do know her. Wait,
because had I been looking at the monitor,
you would have seen that we were 3 behind.
I might have seen who we were talking about. But, I mean, it was confusing to me because here's this girl, Lexi Hensley, who's the fairest of the fair, and she's coming down the street on the beautiful blue convertible
You're
Corvette.
Like Elf. You're like, "Santa, I know him. I know that person."
And her name's not in the paperwork. Like, what is that? Is it, in fact, Lexi? I think it's Lexi. It looks like Lexi. I remember giving her announcing that she was the winner, and she came walking out.
Can you imagine if Al Roker was like, "I don't have this on my paperwork. I don't know who this is."
Well, I have the opposite problem.
I know who that is, and their name's not on the paperwork. That is Barbara Streisand, but her name's on the paperwork, so I'm not sure if it's her or not. Oh, it kills me. It's so much fun.
So there's your parade recap.
Aren't you glad?
Was it worth waiting around?
We had so much fun, though. We really did. We really did. And it was great that there was a parade.
Yes. And I made it as a joke, both on this show and on the parade coverage, that the Karns parade is already socially distant. I mean, and it's only a minor exaggeration because that's the normal way they do that parade is spread out over Oak Ridge Highway for like a mile. Yeah,
but Mr. Wade did say that this year it was about half as long as it usually is.
Oh, I meant the length, right. Not the number of people in it.
I'm saying that typically the parade is about an hour long, and we were at under 30 minutes.
And I'm referring to the amount of real estate that it takes up from the Ingalls to the high school. It's just wherever it goes a long way.
It's a great big old long one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. And they'll do one. The plan is to do one in July if they are able to have the Karns Community Fair. Yeah. That's when they have that. So, all right.
So, we'll see you then.
Nice. Yeah. All right. And we'll also see you back here tomorrow because today's 1 week from Christmas Eve. So that means tomorrow.
It's 1 week from Christmas.
Yeah.
Till Christmas. No, from Christmas.
Well, semantics. Yeah. You could argue it that either way.
No, that's our old show.
Oh, right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
They're moving so slow. Wish they'd hurry it up.